Hi Aquarius, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon and Rising signs. 3 parts for Aquarius, what's going on right now. Aquarius, we have the Death card, which is rebirth, and we have the 4 of Wands and the Empress. This is a card of endings, beginnings. This is a card of new and renewal and rebirth. So with this card, I also feel it's a card of major transformation. And with this, I feel like you guys could be going through something big, maybe with the end of the year, maybe carrying over into the beginning of the year. And I feel like this is causing you to feel different, be different, think differently, really staying committed to self. I feel also as well here. We have the 4 of Wands, and this comes in a challenge. There could be something here where... So the 4 of Wands is the card of celebration. So I feel like there's something here that you want to celebrate, but there could be things that happen that could be challenging, that you feel like you have to deal with. So you feel like you just can't get there just yet. I feel like there's a situation here where you would want more control in a situation. You could be feeling like it could be a little bit... I want to say more calmer because the fire element stands out. The flames stand out to me here. I'm also feeling like it's not something that's too bad, but it's bad at the same time, if that makes sense with you, Aquarius. I will be pulling more cards. We have Empress here. The card of nurturing the self, creating, the card of creating. So there could be new ideas here, new things that you could be thinking about, goals. What do you want to bring in? Some of you could be working on health goals, wellness goals. Some of you could be getting into that kind of work, taking care of self and teaching others how to take care of themselves too. What's with this Death card? We have risk. We have Aries energy again. What's with this 4 of Wands and what's with this Empress? Okay. There's something in the recent past here that I feel like it could have caused major transformation in you. It could have been something that was emotional experience with a person or a situation, and you could have learned like a big thing from this here. And with that risk card, it could be like trusting or giving somebody a chance and then seeing the truth, or trying something new and then seeing the truth in the situation and feeling like it's not your energy or it's not the right thing for you. So there's something here about learning, rebirthing. I feel like some of you could have gone through a situation where you have like, I want to say like more into friendship, and I don't mean that like physically, I mean like emotionally, you know, like something that was once a certain way or is not there anymore, like could be mourning this. And I feel like it could be like getting over a hurt, getting over a disappointment, like really going through this internally, maybe not even expressing it like on your own, and learning from this situation. You know, I feel like you went through something here. But then we have this Aries energy again. So there's this card of flirtation with Sagittarius energy, Venus and Sagittarius. So there's something here about, so with this party, because I'm getting party vibes from this, and I feel like there's a lot of fire. There could be strong things going on around you. And this, you know, this flirtation energy, I feel like there's something here that you want to do, like have fun, have more fun. Do things to make your inner child happy. There could be things that you want to explore. The arrow stands out in this picture. To me, this means like you want to move forward, but there's something that could be just holding you back just a little bit. But, you know, with the arrow, it's like, you know, you get pulled back, but then when you move forward, you're going to be moving forward with more force. So there's something here, whatever you are feeling is a challenge, I feel like it's going to be moving in a more positive way for you. And when this happens, I feel like you guys are going to be stronger and moving more faster with this. I hear the heat. I don't know if you hear that, so I'm sorry if you hear that noise. I apologize. We have the Empress with empathy in the moon in Pisces. And I feel like this gives me wounded warrior feelings. So there could be something here where you are either drawn to creating something or looking to have a work situation where you could be helping others, I feel, because this is the card of empathy. I apologize for that. I don't know if my husband's doing something. The heat does not naturally sound like that, so, but it does make noise. I apologize if you hear that. Hope I have to redo your reading. I'm curious. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Discs, and we have the Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords is like feeling stuck in a situation, recent past. I feel like with this card, there could be like energies, like heavy things, heavy thoughts on the mind. But with seeing this energy too, I feel like you found a way to free yourself from this, or found a way to clear your mind, or found a way to... We have intuition, Mercury, and Cancer energies. You could have been feeling something and having heavy thoughts about things, noticing things, something. It could be with that Death card, you know, a lot on the mind, feeling like stuck in a situation, or... But I feel like you found a way to free yourself from it, whether it was through yoga, whether it was through meditating, whether it was to bring attention to yourselves, your personal life, or yourself. There's something here. I feel like you brought inner peace to yourself. Maybe for some, even find closure in a situation by yourself, like you brought yourself closure to a situation, like not depending on someone else to bring that to you, because, you know, I feel like you took care of something on your own here, emotional thing. We have the Queen of Discs. I feel like with this, you're very focused on your goals, or even beauty, seeing the beauty in things, or making things beautiful. With this card, some of you could be focused on networking and stuff like that. What's this Queen of Discs about for Aquarius? We have Harmony, Sun and Libra energy. I feel like with this, you could be focused on comfort and beauty right now in your life. Like whether it's personal life, just your surroundings, or whether even if it's your work. Like I feel like you could be doing things that show people how to take care of themselves, especially with that Empress and this Queen of Discs together. It's like something that grounds people, something that makes people feel seen, heard, or even teaching from your experience. But some of you could just be doing something in your personal life what brings you comfort, you know, what brings you beauty. You could be focusing on that. I also feel like with this card, it's like Aquarius, you could be drawn to birds, some of you, because look at this person, like in this card here, looking at the birds, looking at the sun. There could be something here about really tuning into like nature and the sun and the birds, and something about, you know, the air, and like connecting with trees and things like that, stars. So you could be really drawn to, you know, the stars and all of that right now. So, and then we have the Nine of Swords, and this isn't a future card, but let's pull more cards here and see how the cards relate to each other. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. It's a very noisy day today. I'm sorry. So we have with that Queen of Discs, which is the current energy. We also have the Queen of Cups, which is current energy. And I really feel like this is taking care of yourselves on an emotional level here. Taking care of yourselves emotionally, your emotional body, because the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Love. So there could be something here about self-love and also love for others. And at the same time, not burning yourselves out while doing that, you know, caring about other people. So you could be really focusing on self-care, making things beautiful, maybe grounding, maybe some alone time, you and nature, you know, you and your plants, like you and whatever makes you feel good. Books, you and your creative projects, you know. With that Queen of Cups, really taking care of yourselves. I feel like also with that Lotus, I get like the lotus blooms in the mud energy here. We have lotuses. We have multiple lotuses. We have lotuses here, here, and here. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you hear that. I think that's my husband. He's doing work. He's doing work in the house. I have to tell him. Can't do that when I'm taping, or I gotta do this when he's not doing that. Okay, so energies around you, 6 of Cups. He's always fixing things, and I think I'm grateful for that, you know, there's always something going on. We have, okay, 6 of Cups around, energies around you, adaptability. So I feel like with this, it's like energies around you, feeling like things around you could be bringing up emotional things, lessons, relationship situations, I feel. And this can mean with friends, family, relationship, like intimate relationships, family relationships, friendships, even work relationships. This could be bringing things up here, and you could be learning a lot about this. And also, how are you handling, adapting? But I don't feel like adapting meaning that you guys are going to change for other people. This is like, how are you going to find peace in the middle of things that could be, difficult, or things that could be emotional, or so you could be looking for ways to find peace when it comes to like relationships, have more harmonious situations, or bring harmony to yourself or peace to yourself. There's something here also about communicating. So some of you could be looking to communicate with people from the past, that you could be thinking about someone you haven't spoken to for a while. So you could be thinking about reaching out to some of the people around you that you miss as well. So you could be thinking about that. That could actually be a nice, a great idea for some of you. Aquarius, we have the 7 of Wands. This is on the mind. So when I look at this card, I look at that Empress card, the goal, and what's on the mind, or what is something to think about. And for some people can be fear also in this placement. So what's on the mind? 7 of Wands is about staying strong. It's about staying on top, staying consistent, and not letting anything outside of you change, who you are inside. And I feel like Aquarius, you don't let people change you guys. You're fixed. Aquarius is a fixed sign anyway. So standing strong, standing true to yourself, and standing your ground. But also, this is a card of, when you get to a place of success, to be consistent and stay there. We have that Mars and Leo energy. It's the card to keep shining. So once you're shining, there could be some people, that could be intimidated by your light. It's the card of keep shining, not letting that energy interfere with you, Aquarius. We have the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Cups in the near future. These are beautiful cards together, really, because you have the 9 of Swords is like fears, things keeping you up at night, but then you have this beautiful energy of the 10 of Cups, which balances this out. So there could be a lot on the mind, but there could be something happening here that is going to be more of feeling more fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. This is a kind of happiness, personal happiness and bliss. So there's something here that's going to be coming and balancing this feeling of having a lot on the mind. There could be some fears. It could have to do with that 7 of Wands, where you feel like you have to stay on top. You could be healing, emotional things here, learning from the past, making things more beautiful. So this is a card of just making sure you're taking care of yourselves before you go to sleep. Detox from the news, detox from, whatever you need to detox from, social media or anything else that you feel, you need a detox in. Because I feel like you have something to bring in more of this energy. And I feel like that's going to balance out. And the 10 is a bigger number than the 9. So I feel like something that's coming in with this is going to be helping tone this down. What else do we have for Aquarius? Oh, look at that card just jumped out. We have Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. I feel like this has to do with this, self-love card and self-care and learning from, the situation, like turning the situation to a blessing because you learned from it, seeing the truth from it, and trusting your intuition, Aquarius, too. And the number 22 is all about balance. 2 and 2 equals 4, and that's all about balance. And it's also about reserving. So there could be a feeling or a need to retreat a little bit, a little getaway, a little time to yourself, a little quiet time, so you can replenish your energy, revitalize, and then come back with this, to this Empress and to this Queen of Discs, creating and what you want to do, and then eventually celebrating. Because I feel like there's something to explore with the Sagittarius and this beautiful card of celebration after this life and death, you know, death and then rebirth card, and this beautiful Ten of Cups that's supposed to come in and help balance some energies out, to stay consistent. Keep shining your light, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching.